Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your man Chance here, your coach of the Camden Ursarings, and we are here for week 4 of the PGBL, the Pokémon Global Battle League, and this is season 2, week 4. This week our opponent is JaCub or JaCub, coach of the nice and powerful Gren Bay Pikachus. His team is pretty fierce and scary. He has a few things that definitely would scare us out of a certain few situations. And then we also had a few things, namely fairies, that would scare him out of a few situations. Now, this battle is going up late, strictly because it took us a while to be able to get the battles scheduled. And I ended up getting sick. I ended up doing our week 4 battle right at the beginning of me getting sick. I'm still getting over the sickness right now, but it's getting a little bit better. And we have our week 5 battle. We ended up having that right towards the end of our sickness, or right towards the present time of our sickness. So I've been battling fevers for the past few days, and it hasn't been great. But I'm getting over it right now, so we can definitely hit this record button and get going. One thing about his team that we definitely were afraid of is the Magneton and the Tapu Lele, strictly because those are some pretty heavy hitting mons that could be packing a lot of power when it comes to special offense. They could hit really hard with Flash Cannon or Hidden Power Fire, which would really muck up our plans here with our nice and powerful FERRO Thorn, which would just sit on the field if we didn't have to worry about that. But beyond that, I was really surprised that he brought the Komodo. I guess he could set up a sub where and he could bring soundproof Komodo behind the sub, and we really wouldn't be able to hit it with Hyper Voice. But we brought Moonblast just for that, just in case. It also does get Flash Cannon, which I think is one of the reasons why he brought it. But then our plan pretty much was to just make sure that we got the predictions right, and make sure our matchups were correct. We brought Choice Scarfed Tapu Koko just to make sure that we can outspeed the fearsome, speedy beast that is Aerodactyl. As long as we outspeed, we should be able to plow through it. If we get the right switch in, we should be able to plow through it with FERRO Thorn as well. But without further ado, let's get into the battle, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look here. This was a really fun battle. I definitely enjoyed it here. Now, I know you guys knew already, but I'm still feeling it. I'm still flexing with my Fairy Commander-in-Chief swag right now. But he does lead off with the Magneton, and I lead off with the FERRO Thorn. So right then and there, I'm afraid of the HP Fire, so I get the heck out of there and I switch out into Bosch. I believe he ends up Vault switching. Yes, he does, which really doesn't do too much to us. We're not afraid to take a little bit of electricity square in the noggin. So from here he goes out into Brienne, which ends up being his Tapu Lele with the rainbow eyes, looking real nice and delightful, pulling up the Psychic Surge. So we get a little bit of our health back with the nice and powerful leftovers, but we go for a Vault Switch here. He hits us with the Psychic because we don't have any type of speed investment at all, which puts us in a really bad position with our little microwave oven here. But we do get the Vault Switch off, which does considerably, seeing how especially defensive that thing is, it did more than I expected. So I go out into our Fat Cow here, which I am packing Earthquake and Iron Head, and Body Slam as well as Stealth Rocks. So we ended up just going for the Iron Head just to get some damage off, maybe a kill, but we do a lot of damage to this pre-evolved Mega here, but he does go for the Mega, which will make him even faster and even stronger. But literally our Fat Cow can just sit on the field on this thing. It really doesn't fear it too much because we're pretty bulky. But we ended up trading rocks right here. We just want to put a big stack of just floating rocks all over the field, just spreading our goo. And it's really delicious and gross at the same time. But I'm just going to go for another Iron Hit here just to see if I can get more damage off on this thing.
but he does switch out into his Magneton, which we're not going to do very much with his Iron Head, obviously. We're not very invested in attack, but we do have enough to be able to do some decent damage. As you can see here, we do have the Earthquake, but we didn't go for it just because I knew he was going to Volt Switch. So we ended up going for the Body Slam, just to hit anything coming in. We are scrappy just in case he brought the Miss Magius. Luckily, we did end up hitting the Body Slam on the Komodo, getting the nice and powerful Parahacks, which unfortunately it did happen. Sometimes I wish for it, sometimes I don't. That was one of the times where I didn't. But it is nice having that thing be slow. It did still end up hitting a square in the face here, but I'm pretty sure it was just a little tiny bit afraid that we would hit a Moonblast all over it, killing it. It should fear fairy type moves, seeing how it's quad weak to it. So he switches into his Gram Sucks. I don't get the reference, but he switches into his heart-shaped fish, which we end up doing a lot with the Moonblast, which tells me that he's not very invested in special defense. So I know that we can come in with Tapu Koko and definitely do some damage. So we go into Kapu just to see if we can set up a Leech Seed. But he does hard switch out right back into his nice and powerful Magneton, which is just going to end up Volt Switching. So we go out into our boy, the nice and powerful Microwave Oven, taking damage from the rocks, and he's going to end up dying to this Volt Switch, unfortunately. So down goes our first Mon, I believe. So he is in the lead here, but all is not lost. He's going out until his pal, the Komala, but I feel good at this point. I believe we're gonna go out into our Mega, our nice and powerful Mega Gardevoir here, and we're just gonna go for the Side Shock, just to hit it on its defense side. I believe it's weaker on the defense side, so we went for the Side Shock, did a very large amount of damage, so I was not upset at all. The only thing I was upset about is that we forgot to Mega. So if we would have Mega, maybe we would have gotten a kill or gotten a little bit closer to the kill, but that's all right. If anything, that's more of a hindrance to us and less of a hindrance to him, so nothing to really cry over, otherwise. But we are going to Mega Evolve right here. I know that we're going to outspeed this thing because it is paralyzed and I am max speed. So I believe I'm max speed. So we're just going to go for the Side Shock here. Going to go ahead and take out this nice and powerful Komodo that is going to get the kill, and Komodo goes down. Komodo is out of here. We don't have to worry about any nice and powerful flash cannons. We don't have to worry about one other thing. So he does go out into the bad bizzle that is the Magneton, the thorn in our side. So we go right out into Kapu to take the Volt Switch, which I did predict, seeing that that's all that it's really been doing so far. But I did have a strong feeling that he did carry the nice and powerful HP Fire. But sometimes you gotta take it to the chin. We were packing the Okaberry, as you see here. He does go for the Fire Fang, which he does take the damage from the Iron Barbs. But we're gonna hit this Gyro Ball, and bye prehistoric asshole. What a nuisance that thing would have been if he didn't take it out. It is very fast, very strong. But I really do like Mega Aerodactyl. But we did take the thing out nice and powerfully. Now here is when I feel like, now that the Okaberry is gone, he's gonna go for the nice and powerful HP Fire, which will take out our wonderful web setting B here. But that's okay. Tattle really doesn't have any use at this point. We really didn't need to bring it this week. In hindsight, we brought webs on it just to try to slow things down, but there wasn't a lot of things on his team that were really super speedy. So here I predicted that he was going to go out to the Magneton, so we hit that EQ, and that Magneton is out of here. EQ was a guaranteed kill from full health, so I had no doubt in my mind that we would be able to get the kill. I had to make sure that we kept that one in our back pocket just so that we can get the kill when the time arose. So from here he goes right out into his heart-shaped fish, and at this point I really don't have any use for Yuno. Yuno's kind of really done her job. She's gotten the kill that she needed to get, so she can get sent back to the Pokeball at any time. So at this point, I'm just trying to reinitiate a few things. I'm setting up the Stealth Rock so that here I have to switch out to Kamala. So here have to spin those away if he so chooses to, or he'll just have to deal with the residual damage on switching. So at this point, I'm just going to keep setting up damage. He can keep setting up these scalds. I'm not going to switch out. I'm gonna let Yuno rock out until her udders fall off. But he does get the burn, which really didn't matter. Yuno was gonna die eventually. Rest in peace, Yuno. But I guess we did call it back. We're rolling into Kapu. Kapu's gonna go ahead and set up a nice and powerful lead seed. That's what I wanted to do, but he does switch out and go right into the Komala, going to rapid spin the nice and powerful rocks away. Not going to let us get any type of rocks damage going on, but he does take damage from the rocks and the leftovers right back into his belly. He does go for the rapid spin to get those rocks away. He's going to take damage from the iron barbs, and he's also going to take damage from the nice and powerful gyro ball, which will be enough to kill. I'm pretty sure Komala's super slow, but we're super duper slow. But I'm not sure how much that gyro ball would have done, like total in damage, because he was just too slow Pokemon. At this point, I want to keep our buddy Kapu preserved. So right here, I switch right out into Yuno. So, Yuno's already on her last leg. She's gonna take damage from the rocks, and then take damage from this HP fire. Or the Psychic. He just goes for the Psychic. Psychic still would have done a good grip to us. We had a little bit of an investment on Kapu for special defense. But from here, we just go out into our buddy, our pal, Coco Wayne, the nice and powerful Tapu Koko. We're just gonna get rid of his field, and we're gonna hit it with that electric terrain. So we're gonna Volt Switch out of here, which does a decent grip. Maybe Thunderbolt would have done a little bit more, but we are Choice Scarfed, which definitely, I'm not sure if he's choice into anything. He should, I believe he is. I believe that's why he's been switching out so often with it. I believe his Magneton might have been choice as well, but I have to watch his side of the battle. But he does go for the nice and powerful Psychic again, which is why I went out into Ragyo, just because she would resist it, and we would be able to go ahead and hit that nice and powerful Slice Shot, get the kill. Can't keep up with it, guys. I can't keep up. Now he goes right back out into his heart-shaped fish, and we go for the Slice Shock again, which doesn't do too much. It does take it down to half, but he does get the retaliation kill with the Mirror Coat, which does take down Ragyo. Ragyo did her job, so it's all good in the hood. So we go right back out into our boy Coco Wayne, and we go for the nice and powerful Thunderbolt to end the game, making it, I believe, a 2-0, leaving Tapu Koko and Feral Thorn. So one definitely fun battle. We are now 3-1. Nice to have another win under the belt. So very glad we were able to chalk up another win straight to the gods. But definitely good game to JaCub. Definitely was very fun. Real cool dude. Definitely very accommodating, because we did have to do a bunch of different scheduling methods and whatnot, but the game was a lot of fun. Thank you, my dude. I hope you do well in the rest of your battles. Good luck to you. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, definitely check it out. Coach of the Gren Bay Pikachus. I believe he should be playing in the P4G Next Generation, so I was in P4G Season 1 and 2, so definitely go ahead and check out his channel if you want to stay up to date with the P4G. But with that, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Sorry that these battles weren't live. Like I said, I was sick, so I really didn't want to be recording live, just because I kind of wanted to play these games while laying down. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But with that, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.